Good morning dear students, this is Bonani Purakasto. I welcome you all to today's video. Here we are doing the chapter Knowing Our Numbers. Today we will start Roman numerals. We regularly use Roman numerals to write your class. Suppose you are in class 6, so you will write class 6 like this. So this is V and this is I. So this V and I represent 6. In this way, we also see that Roman numerals are also used in clock. So how to do these Roman numerals? For that, let's see. We write this I for 1, 2 I's for 2, 3 I's for 3, I 5, 4, 5 is V, 6 is VI, 7 is VII, 8 is VIII, 9 is IX and 10 is X. Up to this we all know well. Now, how we will write the other numbers in Roman numerals? Now, here it is given 50 is represented by L in Roman numerals. 100 is represented by C in Roman numerals. 500 is represented by D and 1000 is represented by M. So, we get here this L, C, D, M for 50, 100, 500 and 1000 respectively. Now, there are some rules to write Roman numerals, and these rules are: first rule is, if a symbol is repeated, its value is added as many times it occurs. Now see here, for 2 we will write 2I. So here we repeated I. So its value is added. Since the value of one I is 1 and the value of other I is 1, so these two values are added to give 2. So here it is given, if a symbol is repeated, its value is added as many times as it occurs. For 3 we will write 3 I's. So 1 plus 1 plus 1, 3. The next rule is, a symbol is not repeated more than 3 times. But symbols V, L and D are never repeated. So we cannot repeat a symbol more than 3 times. So for 30 we will represent 30 using 3 axes. But we cannot write 40 like this. We cannot repeat a symbol 4 times. We can repeat a symbol only 3 times. But the symbols V, L and D are never repeated. We cannot write 2V. We cannot write 2 L's. We cannot write 2 D's. This V, L and D we can use only once in a number. Next rule is rule number C. If a symbol of smaller value is written to the right of a symbol of greater value, its value gets added to the value of greater symbol. That means, if we consider V, I, then this V is for 5 and this I is for 1. So, a symbol of smaller value is written to the right of a symbol of greater value. So, I is written on the right side of V. So, its value will be added. So, here it will be 5 plus 1. So, it will be 6. In this way, if we write, suppose X I, then here this I are smaller than this x, so these values are added, so it will be 13. Now here I can be repeated only 3 times because we can repeat a symbol only 3 times. We cannot repeat it more than 3 times. So in this way, if the symbol of the smaller value is written on the right of the symbol of the greater value, then they will be added. The next rule is, if a symbol of smaller value is written to the left of a symbol of greater value, its value is subtracted from the value of the greater symbol. If we consider ix, it is for 9, we all know. Here I is for 1 and x is for 10. So here I is written to the left of x. So here this 1 will be subtracted from this 10, because if we write the symbol of the smaller value to the left side of the symbol of the greater value, then that will be subtracted. So 1 will be subtracted from 10 and it will be 9. So we will write 9 as ix. So this I is subtracted from x because I is the symbol for smaller value and I is on the left side of the symbol of the greater value, which is 10. In this way, we can also take one example. Suppose it is 4. We cannot write 4 as I because we cannot repeat a symbol more than 3 times. So we have to write 4 in this way. Here I is the symbol for smaller value and V is the symbol for greater value, which is 5. So here this I will be subtracted from V. So 1 will be subtracted from 5. So it will become 4. So in this way we can write the Roman numerals. The next rule is rule number E. The symbols V, L and D are never written to the left of a symbol of a greater value. V, L, D are never subtracted. That means V, L, D, these letters cannot be written on the left side of greater value. We always use these letters on the right side, not on the left side of greater value. And therefore V, L and D are never subtracted. And we also know V, L, D never repeated. So for V, L, D, two things are there. V is for 5, L is for 50, D is for 500. This VLD never repeated and VLD cannot be written on the left side of the greater symbol. That means V, L and D are never subtracted. The next rule is the symbol I can be subtracted from V and X only. I cannot be subtracted from any other letter. Suppose for 49 we cannot write I, L because I cannot be subtracted from this L. I can be subtracted from only V and X. So we cannot write 49 as I, L. The next rule is the symbol X can be subtracted from L, M and C only. X cannot be subtracted from D. So the symbol X can be subtracted from L, M and C only. So see, for 40 we can write XL. So here x is the symbol for smaller number, this is for 10, and L is the symbol for greater number, which is 50. And x is written on the left side of L, left. So the value of x will be subtracted from the value of L. So 50 minus 10, so it will become 40. Now see, for 60 it is given Lx and 40 it is given XL. Whenever it is given Lx, that means x is the symbol for the smaller value and it is written on the right side of the symbol of the greater value, which is L. So here whenever we write the symbol of the smaller value on the right side of the symbol of the greater value, the values are added. So here it will be 50 plus 10 and it will become 60. So in this way these rules are given, so we can write Roman numerals using these rules. Now let us take some example to understand how to write the Roman numerals. So first of all we take the number 961. 961 we have to write it in Roman numerals. So for that we can write 961 as 900 plus 60 plus 1. Now 900 can also be written as 1000 minus 100. 60 can be written as 50 plus 10. So for 1000 minus 100 we have to write it CM. CM means M is for 1000 and C is for 100. Whenever we will write CM, the value of C will be subtracted from the value of M because C is smaller than M. For 60, we have to write Lx so that this value of x will be added to L because x is written on the right side of L. And for 1, this I is written. So 961 can be written as CMLXI. The next number is given 728. For 728, we can write it as 700 plus 20 plus 8. Now, for 20, it is very easy to write XX. We can repeat a symbol 3 times. So, here we are repeating X 2 times. 8, we all know how to write 8, VIII. Now, for 700, we can write 700 as 500 plus 100 plus 100. So, we have to write it DCC. D is for this 500 and C is for hundreds. So, in this way, we can write 728 as DCCXXVIII. We cannot write 700 as 1000 minus 300. We cannot subtract a value 3 times. Here we cannot write CCCM for this 700. So this is wrong. We have to write 700 as 500 plus 100 plus 100. The next number is 1085. For 1085 we have to write 1000 plus 80 plus 5. So 1000 is M. 80 can be written as 50 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10. 80 cannot be written as 100 minus 20. 100 minus 20 cannot be written. This is wrong. We have to write 50 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10. So for 50 it is L and for 3 tens we have to write X, X, X. For 5 we have to write this V. So the answer will be M, L, x, 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 v. Next number is 525. For 525 it is very easy. 500 plus 20 plus 5. So 500 is D, 20 is XX and 5 is V. So 525 is D, X, X, V. The next number is 609. For 609 we have to write 600 plus 9. And 600 can be written as 500 plus 100. We cannot write 600 as 1000 minus 400. Remember this one. So 500 plus 100 can be written as DCIX. DC is for 600 and IX is for 9. DC means D is for 500 and C is for 100. Whenever C is written on the right side of D, it will be added. So it will become 600. And for 9, I is written on the left side of X. So the value of I will be subtracted from the value of X. So 10 minus 1, it will be 9. So 609 can be written as DCIX. The next number is 1213. 1213 can be written as 1000 plus 200 plus 10 plus 3. For 1000 it is M, for 200 it is CC, for 10 it is X and for 3 it is I and I. So 1213 can be written as M, C, C, X, I. Next number is 998. 998 can be written as 900 plus 90 plus 8. So 900 can be written as 1000 minus 100. You cannot write 900 as 500 plus 400, because to write 400, if you repeat C 4 times, then it will be wrong, because we cannot repeat a symbol more than 3 times. So we have to write this 900 as 1000 minus 100. So here 90 can be written as 100 minus 10 and 8 can be written as 8 only. So 900 can be written as CM. So the value of C is subtracted from S as C is written on the left side of M. For 90 it is written XC. Here value of X is subtracted from the value of C as X is given on the left side of C. And for 8 it is written VIII. So the answer will be CMXCVIII. The next number is 419. 419 can be written as 500 minus 100. So 500 minus 100 can be written as CD. Here value of C will be subtracted from value of D. And 10 can be written as X and 9 can be written as IX. So 419 can be written as CDXIX. So these are some examples of Roman numerals. So this is how we can write Roman numerals using some rules. So with this I am ending today's video. Keep practicing chapter 1, knowing our numbers. With that, this chapter is completed. We will start a new chapter on Saturday. So till then, bye bye.